That's right. When you go a reply in the message on my platform and obi and a reply she, you know what? I have a great deal of respect, and I just responded to him. So, Mamole one. You understand what I'm saying? Mamole one. So, Inyemi, I have a great deal of respect for you. I don't know if you are going to watch it, but finally, let's keep it like that. Oh no. Let's keep it like that. Let's keep it like that. We have our differences. If this is the team you want to play on it. I'm not going to force you. You've already chosen your team. I've chosen mine. Let us be respectful. All right? You don't have to say anything about my messages at all. If you don't appreciate, no need for, because if you come at me, I will come at you. And like I said, I have great deal of respect for you. Talk to the people around you that know me. You don't want me to do this with you. Respectfully. So let's keep it like that. You understand what I'm saying? And let's keep it like that. If you see my messages on the platform, katai, because consider it as an attack. I'll come back at you, and you may not like what I will do. You understand, right? Thank you so much. Minda, let me just get into it. You see, I came here ni imi mfunko. We see people, they are educated. Ni esani amele kusumi. Ni esani, they are not just educated, but they have access to Lumoy. Ni, you would think ake na kind combination ba wane ni ame make decisions ojuba. And yet these people with a level of education now their access to Lumoyelie like chale oh drama no, I don't want to do this with you. I'm begging you. I hope you've clicked on the link. You are listening to me. You are highly educated. And you've had access to Lumoyeli for so long. And people like you should know better. People like you should do the right thing. People like you should actually educate the ignorant masses. Don't do this with me. As a matter of fact, let me take my texter nia fraga jabia no. Yeah, 1 second. The next time you try this again, I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna call your name and I'll blast you. My blast ojogba dienche. And you wouldn't like it. Inyami ofane yes. Intextable. Thank you. In I check it. Yes. Don't do this with me. Don't do this with me. Don't. As educated as you are, you should know better. You should use your education and your access tulumoyeli, to correct the ignorant masses, not to encourage their foolishness. I'm getting pissed. And people like you are the folks that actually encourage the sort of foolishness. Don't do this with me. Don't. Because next time, my talk bad, you might address me directly. Like I said, I have great deal of respect for you. Let's keep it like that. No more. Please. You understand what I'm saying? And the keji osumoga ojogba. If you have a great deal of pride in you as Ganyofomo B, and you want to protect the integrity of God, you know what you're going to do? You would actually sit down and actually watch this episode. Watch it. Where any I will be wrong there, you can reach out to me and tell me I can inyemi BNA oyale ojogbang. You understand what I'm saying? And look, I'm the last person in Mokobake Mimbo Ngawotui. I'm not that type. I'm not. So I want you to watch this episode. Nyo kweke said in my fair. Nika osumo gan ojogbang. Obadrin. Before ni inkebo bachano chemega jeme what project for this year. Yeah, shibamli one school yela tomoboni inkebo washela ni very soon waba ti actually ten waba start with fundraiser bona boni near yo waba start with fundraiser she be free nkebo babo te fundraiser me pabo faiwa. Unfortunately, I cannot play this story for you, but what I'm going to do after the show, Jake, must sending it neken link ne koni inke video ko ba channel. You understand what I'm saying? Ni ya ishibami makbabo fai ke obanye ni owa wanyemi nune ebango nawa. Now, a story is very, very sad. What is the story? Wanyemi nune akalejagana keba ni edako ya California. Ete school, echo nurse. Eya biyo 11-year-old ye Ghana ne prepare ne ba wo lekeba. E mami ke leke sister ke nyemi nuni yo biye. It's a club. Unfortunately, on his way back home, attack ile. Ni attack ni akenhale. Ae chain yedi. Eke chain ha. Eka me pele. They didn't just take his chain away. They actually ended up killing him. Ganyo Fomobi owner Solomon Latte. So I raise funds. I have a GoFundMe page. Bonia Feni a be 11-year-old there. Ke a papa akamanya ajegana keba. At least ni amebana eto me. So min pabo fire must send you link ni ona ye show no after the show is done. Ni inkeba habo ye shibami koni ni she no makpabo fire keji obanye GoFundMe boli fe ko $5 po ibaya. That's how GoFundMe works. $5, $10, $20. Fe ko no ibaya. You understand what I'm saying? Koni wabamode wanyaminu neba. It's very, very, very sad. Like I said, it's a school. He's a professional nurse. He's working. He went to the club. On his way home, he was attacked. I'll send you the video. Story in California, I think Fox. I have it. Now, ni quest story. It was in the morning. Maybe I was getting ready for work. Quest story. What I didn't know, Jacket, Uncle Sam. Wafe Uncle Sam. Enyemi yo obini. Wafe Uncle Sam ninyeli. Wafe Uncle Sam. Enyemi yo obini. So min pa fai mo fe money oba touch you ni oba ni owa ekoe bomoden ko ni owa min pa bo fai wa denche. Wafe Uncle Sam ninyeli. Uncle Sam ama tefi obenyelele wo numwe ni eke wo ye bi eche. One of the old wadis when you talk about Nitete TV. A nephew ni neke oshinane eni nalene so min kpabo fai wa ye ishibamli ke ona link ke story ye ofo ne no min ka send bo bomode ni fen ko no ba nye ni oke piale ye ishibamli tomoboni inwenwe. Shout outs to you nowody adinku ofanebe oyojugba magi Shatta is in the building. Shatta, mini yano. Shatta beside. Mr. Lai eba trashi. Tumobeni chonye uni inke. Waba stati. Wa nichumo. Tumobeni nkobo. Wa contributions. Excuse me. Nyekeki ami. When I see people who are number job me na me use wa me jomo ke fe ni pakpa egban. So, we'll start your contributions very soon. Boli, Kayotri, Nyeliake, what need like black. It's gonna take a couple of months. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna take a couple of months. You will raise the scafe, you will raise what was school theatrical la I can't have me I can pictures ke video saying I'm in trouble a Saturday, but let's get into business now. Look, I don't do this because me thought him disrespect him, but you know what? We are fighting for the soul of God. Me piena me komeuna ni ameko yuemo na amechafu. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know mokoni taflache lele gan ye trimi wa ni esumo gan wa ojogbang dienche. You understand what I'm saying? Ni noni ya no ye gan ena. And you see that is why sometimes I question sumo ni me kome kwa ka me sumo gan. Like I question it. Look, I'm in no position ni ye moko trimi ni manano ni yo more trimi can only bear trimi. But you cannot look at the current state of God. Ni you would be happy with it. You cannot. And we all know what feel what late na that ke totomo ke de many ganchomi ne what feel what late. Noni e cause na kaino. And yet we don't want to do the right thing. We don't want to accept what is right. We don't want to I just don't get it. And you know what? Look, the gods will always be wise. The gods, they will always be wise. What care wa yake wa ye dwemo fejema wajinye. Wa lenin fejema wajinye. Wa ye chelo wa fejema wajena. Heck with everybody there by you kusumi nkeni bi sani. Na kusumi ye one jamoni bi ana ye AI. Bua ona kashi aye AI. Ni dade nye batashi kusumi nkeni bi nye boni any Christo jamu shene nye chele konye dade nye yue won ke jema won ke sisa asanolo. Ni look, I hope the sort of realization ni I have come to mofemo ni a hold on to nakai understanding of washishi J. Akegbeme. Nakamwa will come to that same realization and come to it. Shout outs to you, Uncle Ben Amatefu. You understand? At some point, at some point, I considered everything about Gan. Kusumi to no one jamo to be a bonsani. At some point, I'm a staunch Christopher. If you know me, you know me. And I've not in Meko in Christo Jamoi. I still hold on to my faith. My faith. I still hold on to it strongly. But I came to the realization, what I was actually doing previously is actually limiting God. I came to the realization, okay. Ke Bible ke idol worship what ya me pie wonu shishi. What ya me pie wa Christo jamo, it's become an idol worship. Because guess what? Wakanyumo ewo adeka me. And anything outside of that box, what na nyumwa ye mean dong. And when you do that, you actually turn God into an idol. That is what idol worship is. Why can't God be everything and anything to everyone and anybody? Why must God fit into a box? Why? Why? Anything else outside of that box, Befeya Bonsani. Why? And I hope for some of you, you still have God in a box where outside the contours of the Bible. Where outside the contours of the Bible, you will come to that realization. Okay, you're actually making God into an idol. And he is bigger than that. God is everything and anything that you can even imagine. Is everything and anything. It goes beyond your imagination. So when you actually put him in a box, then it means you've actually imagined what he is. We need to see God as Christopher for who and what he is. We shouldn't just be singing, Odae, 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 Odafeni BFA, Odae, 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 Odafeni. We should not just be singing that song without actually listening to what we are saying. Once you put God in a box, only immediately. So if you restrict God to the contours of the Bible, unrestrictedly, only immediately. I'm saying it again. If you're a Christian out there, I want you to listen to me. If you restrict God to the contours of the Bible, only immediately, and it's supposed to be bigger than any and everything. Half of the Bible is history of a particular group of people at a particular place of the earth. A small portion, just a small portion. Half of the Bible is the history of a people. I may occupy just a small portion. You cannot limit God to the contours of the Bible. He's bigger than that. And I hope for some of us, for a long time, what feel like anything outside the remits of the Bible is a bonsang, it's one jamu. What about that realization? You understand what I'm saying? What about that realization? Back to what I was saying. And I said it. I'm preaching the next 5 minutes to you. Okay, the gods are wise. We are not smarter than them, and we cannot be smarter than them. We don't know it all. And we are where we are. Because once again, we've adjudicated to ourselves power. Ni hitherto will rely on Jema Wajin, ke was seaside. Ni ame tu nakai nuchumo, ni nakai iwale, amame exhibit nakai iwale, amame express in our lives. And that is why we are where we are. Shout out to you, Mr. Kwaku. You understand what I'm saying? That is why we are where we are. Shout out to you, Duke. Shout out to you, Niaye. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Look, ni aba select Gamanche. Jemawajiye, they spoke. The ancestors spoke. Ni me fe vetine. they heard the voice of the ancestors and the Jemawaji. They heard it. Shout out to you, Mr. Kwashi. But we in Gamini. Ni afe vetine, ni aba select gamanche. And for you out there with the nonsense, ni type of listen and listen carefully. Inke Jemawaji, they spoke. The ancestors spoke. Ni chemena amefe vetine. They actually heard the voice of the Jemawaji and the ancestors. And they made the right decision in selecting Nia Damalachi. Obabiake ni tete mino wako ake Jemawaji yue ni chemenu. That's what you will say. Niole before Nima Shajame. Look, a people ni I'm a history, no. I'm a repeater. Ni calamity ni a befall me in time past. Na kan calamity e say ba me no ekon. Incha ni na ati actually kemi ake. Gamanche ni awe sane bai. And when he said that, it touched him. And a very few nin can you quick Tackie obli, you know, at least I can go as far. Even Kentucky you are the first, but just read the history. You understand what I'm saying? And it appears like we as a people, wakaseko nine sani wakase olo. No near before one repeat history. This is not new. This is us failing once again to recognize the mistakes of our forefathers. This is us once again adjudicating a waleko to ourselves. Ni wo be egbe. Ni wo na kan e wale. This is us again. Ni wo nye gbejiano. Ni cheme ni ba ameba decision amenye na kan gbejiano an ka batabi ane ne ka ba she ne ko. And you know what the sad thing, we as a people, we have the benefit of history. Ni esani e guide you. We as a people, we have the benefit of history. Ne esani e guide you. But because of our greed, our insatiable quest for wealth, dirty wealth. Dirty wealth. So when you what feel like we will not do the right thing, and we want to leave a word saga, if that is a word, to the future generations than noni wa banina. And for some of us, that is what hurts us. That is what hurts us. I don't know ni Adam alache yeko. Ilele inuko egbe po down. Kelvin Tackie inuko egbe po down. Ile numo la ko ti adu awishi. Ile akwa mi nsan. Ile numo kain. Ile numo aite kobla. Sanje no na ni you. I don't know anything. 2 years ago. No, nanin discuss or be just 2 years ago. If you were to ask me, I have nothing to tell you. But something woke up in me. Neani yosiake adragan ni afitegan. Because once again, we've educated ewale kokia wo enina ka ewale wo be akegbe mefoji. No, we are not taking advantage of the history. No, what cheme, kewanyeme, blame be a metromi. No, what judge one on the farm. We are failing, and I feel sad for the ordinary gambecking. When anyone for be a man say, if for What would I tell my children 20, 30 years from now? 50 years from now, what would I tell them about God? And it can be because in lifetime, would there ever come a time would there ever be a time Nina can you me ba chake game amaleloi game kutumpo game ye anokwale? Would there ever be a time Nina can you me ba chake? And for some of us, this is what gives us sleepless nights. It is not because I hate the guy called Kelvin Tackie. I don't know him from Adam. But the soul of God has been snatched away. It is hanging in the air. And you and I, we cannot sit down and allow the soul of God to be humiliated, to be disrespected, to be dragged through the mud like it's being done. Just because Moko 4, just because Moko speak impeccable English, just because Moko Chuo, just because Moko Kwa, just because Moko is photogenic. I mean, it's unbelievable. If this is the only thing that we've reduced what God is about to. What is wrong with us as a people? That nothing matters to us anymore than manche AF4, manche you are bluffo, manche Kenya nale, nana beneko. I mean, come on, man. Is that what this is all about and what this is supposed to be? What are we doing? That because somebody is good with PR, because somebody walks around with the cameras, because somebody can speak very good English, if I express itself eloquently, because someone is thick, tall, fair in complexion, is that all that matters to you? Akeganyo. Nothing else should count. Because proud to le no me gama dia cheme enye na me ba sha pictures ke videos ke fushi. Inke nye tia me pie nye be black and kwe, nye be black and white. And look, yes, in Kenya in the but I grew up a privileged kid. No, nye tia me pie TV keko black and white keko benye chue mimpoe nye be next door neighbor ni I'm a TV alo nye next door neighbors na I'm a TV she nye atami sampe nye akọ apart from atami san nye kwe no kodo atami sampe ko kwe TV ba atami san alo Monday night obakwe sports highlights Kobna yebu achole. Bueno pokwo. Because even in my black and white, I have seen so many visitations at the Traditional Council. On color television, I have seen Nia Notobo acting Sempe Manche. I mean, I have seen people. I bring Traditional Council, dignitaries bring Traditional Council. Beje many. What the heck are you? Why have you people reduced Gamanchayeli to this trivial, childish noko? And we sit here, we scream, we yell, we talk, and I don't know what at all has been done to you people. What at all? What at all has been done to you people? That forget the kusumi. Kusumi kusumi na ketua manche don. I as long as ni manche for ne you a bluff, that's it. Where the Shiano, Shiane K Yoka Jomie, where the Shana Canciano, Alo Shako Nacanciano, Jane Sunday, Niemanche for a you a bluffowa, a sharp picture, a shakwe, Keke president to Dumoshie, or now like a president here, Keka Majacha me conclume Dumoshona, Quake ho Nima Janyamen, yes, or now. What the heck is wrong with you that you guys have limited, you have restricted Manchayeli a whole kingdom? A whole kingdom. You have just restricted it to a shapicha. Why? And if you are sitting there and you are listening to me and you are on the opposing side, I want you to ask yourself, and you are me Malay lo. Shout out to Man Rose. Bioyake. No need to take a ball or back in a Malay low. Shout out to Man Beatrice, so funny boy Ojoba. You understand what I'm saying? That a feeling okay, me monita flache, lemon chayeli no konoko. Nengwe chik bietene no ni babu ne kendi bine yuemo. Kemen yemeni yemieche ni tia me kuma afonya wo mi nye fe nye reduce mancheyelie tu manche for tu manche you blofo tu manche ko imante tu manche chuo. Really? And like I said, in look, now if the gods of our land, they spoke. You see, there is one thing. I mean, it is one thing for a God to actually speak, and it is another thing for the recipients of that message to actually recognize. And I think a lot of you people, you're seko. Yeah, your platform. Shout out to you, Duke. Your platform. I'm talking to the people out there. The people out there. Me feel like I need to tell you no coachon. Now, the gods spoke. Ni chemene sa aka amenu. Beye ni jema wajie kesi sa you. They heard it and made a choice that reflects the decision and the will of the gods. And I'll show you. I'm a lele femabu. Look, we've become a laughing stock. We've become a laughing stock. Last week, Ashiwola, your internet. And you can say, okay, this banter between Ashantem and Kagame has been in existence for so long. But look, this goes beyond that. It goes beyond that. And this is why I don't know. I still can't charm a Kevin. The whistle now. The whistle call me. I get catch them on me. They are not your brothers. The whistle now. That's why I know in me echo typing in by me you like you understand? Like it's so painful. Look, can you job where no ko when you job way. Sometimes I jebo po when you job. Bona jebo po ni you job. Baby, can you job where moko he wo. You ba no na shikapi. Ni jebo bo as a person boy when you no nashka. See, at some point in your life, somebody is going to come closer to you. Ni nakaimo nakaimo, you would have to be a blessing to the person. No, you about job because you are the only person in the position. Nikamo ba no wallet. No, alleviate a problem. But some of us, we've been blessed with education. We are using it to turned down our people. When you many, I'm a bit privileged enough to what I may come. We don't even think about them. We don't. Look, okay? It's sad, okay? Gamanchayeli has been reduced to Abia Asuma. And meanwhile, we are looking at other kingdoms transform their kingdoms. They picture black. Ke video. Dana bangamo. They know it. We are seeing works on the ground. We are seeing works on the ground. We are seeing other people transform their kingdoms. And in our case, our kingdom, shout us to Niaye of Juba. In our case, our kingdom, a transformation, Asha picture, black. Mokwe jablochi ebanga. Mokwe fenege ebanga. Meanwhile, one na majina cheme come. I mean, faith ni bi majina cheme come. I mean, don't I a bevy na keleska. Look, it got 5 billion na halefe. It got my factory. One na me come faith party na ba keke ame ni bi ye. One na me come afile boy. Ega get King Camblonia. Ega ya a bag. Ega a bag here. 2 CD. Allo $2. Ega get wolo come ke crayon come woni. No son. One namoko ete e solicit for funds. Joy lolly. Ni e kutu e ni e femini. E lo joy. Manchani eme government ni watate ni won lu ni won fi abia suma imanche e4 imanche you are bluff what the fuck is wrong with you lots we beli anye iwe yenlu alunye gbomocho alunye mumu alunye susuma. Get yourselves out of it. Get it out. Get it out. Ninke na fe vetine. The gods of our land, the ancestors, they forced Kelvin Tackie to actually say exactly no neighbor fair with the stool. He said it. This Chema what you fossil and we are no quality. I'm a trap my boy no but way. I've played this here 1,000,000 times and I'm gonna play it again. But to this guy said exactly what he would do. There is no look. Look, come on. This man will be the last person you will support. Bo and Yayado can you out to Gatwe? Botwe.
Pa blabwe. Afi non wajin sheku.
Na
Ajobo.
So ofane no mi tension wo fi obi ane no tension
Ofane femi akoli man wo fen wo gba.
ofane
Ye shibami ake me komeba kebo bakpe. Meji be fi one hu ne akeshin omo Kelvin mi ake gamoji. Ne wo anokwale ni nusani ye nke o wo me ni wo ntwata kwensana ke wo.
Oh okay.
Shi boku metu ele nke bo be monsani. Ne eja ken chwe mekpano. Nkebu no kumala kabo. Ken we no wo. Ni lo twi mi fan. Ake. Esha fen esha na fe bo ke huwe. Mi enpa e fai. Nkebu ano kwale pe wo ba yale. Ni gan jo. Nke o be matabo ni ma wo tu eno ake o tete mi ni di no neti no because inu aka ko tinto me bongo.
O tinto de ba chemi ke intazin kenadi. Akeshin Kelvin ke itako ni na mi ni ke la ke o nkele bena. Shi le Kelvin gbogbogbo ni. Ni ibango dana woman che. Ni ifeto no ni ta ni lakami. Ni mi tuni chief director.
So nyebu atwe before pona ba fe vetine that look Kelvin Tackie ganfo bini chije ganyoni inwe mone melencha na agenda I recognize like you money chi. It's a huge statement because look it is very difficult to know about define money jiganyo. Kelvin Tackie in get ganyo form bini. No two ways about it. She J Ganyoni. The very character ni a exhibitor ni exhibit ni mo fe mwena is an Ashanti character. Ganyo form bini. She subanpo ne jefe is pure Ashanti. And through no fault of his own, JLF. JLF Kakashi afole Kumase, Aloya Dai Kumase, ne Mamike Bapachune, through no fault of his own. Ah, that was for a man say. Yes, God for be Giami. So I be I mean Game Giami. So through no fault of his own. Bonnie Wale. Aka Shante me yo necken character pepe exhibitor. Even before the vetting, ete ya bribe. Before the vetting, ete ya bribe. Once again, them whether eshe ameno alo eshe kwa ameno. Them whether a qualify yo alo a qualify e ya bribe. Ina ayo back a bribe. Ete ya bribe. But ni ato to get kontu. Ninke what you way? A fossil and a bafi. Let's go back.
Dana woman chair. If it's on any time, lakami. You mean to chief director transport. So Bahami wine, Nika Kusenka back in 10 small.
Niji Kelvin.
Kelvin, that kind. You face if I invite you work a papa can make the golden tulip alone. Na laka akashio awule manche. Is an warrior through the
so before ni about say that in ete ni ya totoga a words ke papa me aka what golden tulip na ba lakawo aka to le manche before kwa na about say that in ate aha bribe na ayo ba ke nke aha bribe them the process, them the qualifications, them the requirements are bribe to him, and that is what he has exhibited to him and the people that were supporting him at the time. Like I said, them the qualifications, them she and oneshe na sanato manche won have bribe here. No one make our way onto the throne. This was before the vetting. Connect the dots. Dots and connect on Yabuda. So the idea to actually embark on a coup started prior to the vetting. Prior to the vetting.
The right process.
Shani Shaman.
Shani Shamino. Nimino Ikete Dodu Akashinshia, there were 4 ruling houses. Ama Mekete. Abula Pian Benny. This I'm a team ake documentation can be try me na me na ake for ruling houses. I'm a give any you ake be an am you ake am oko manche. Shinji am shan shish abula piam.
Niji teko chulubia.
Teko chulubia. Iwo
Nche lela ake shabula piam no.
Nije bana kan kete kote.
Na kan. Ina wo jinfe no ambibu ekonwe.
Na kan kete kote na akpene no. Iwo bini biye shagbene ni akaba wo manche. Infanda nke ha aitosu ke yayadi. Akabe joint hands yame yabula piam.
Correct.
Iwo ni ke ha me amebute bi ha hu. Ame so ame ka me ichi ashre. He say yayadi ke mene mina chole
Aito
avec liste mettre liste ba mina chole au blad no ni ejeni
Haiti Canada
ke
kuja kaswa
kuja ke moko ke George Tackie.
Okay.
Oni bia
ma bile.
Ni fete nye ba ha mimi mokoni die nye hyeje. Na me ke me aka ame buteni ahu ame kwe ame obi emi wa atwo. Iwo ame ya male ye te kutulo.
Okay.
Ni ke mi ni kusuma ame fi na ba tro mi ni bi na ba vie fe ni ke yo be wo ba hile wo mo ake ame njimeni ame kele ba ha mi ake klasiche. Wo ma me fe letters. Akeshi many abula pia bi ke bane kuni wo veta me yete se ni be se chemi ni kenya ke abula pia bi ku me ba ke la akeshi amwa me moko na ata na kefita shi akesi mo na kefita iwe pa mi fa ko ni tinjola ba keke nke mo afita ni ke na mo ne amekeke ni ke be ke ni te ku ju ise kwa me no wake jota hiunte kuchu shisha kwa mnonke okay bali ba
ona na jeku eshishiye you ene ntwa abo ahu anytime ni wo ba twa de ke audio ne o ba na no koyemi oyin me ba gbele ni o ba na no koyemi ni previously no botu ona so ona any you see ona machination say let's go on
ake onpa mi bi le gambo le ba ke mabuletui o ibojasi amanie you let Kelvin wo was like no honey ha undertaking ame yeju fe akeke ame ba na chusi ame me no ba chusi ame ba fi mo se akele figa manche na me fe ame ke undertaking ame me wo shishe na me fine na ke han o ba fe wo veti ne no fe wona keshi Kelvin no le yo no ji o ni India nyuko ke Ashanti nupa ko ke ame ba wale ni ke yi manche ke na kanibi
India nyo ka Ashanti nyuko ke ba wale ne ba ye gamanche
again no mo kana mo ba wale ne ba ye gamanche of an call no type mo awo jeme again no mo kana mo ba wale ne ba ye gamanche. Let's go back again. Maybe you didn't hear it. Okay? Jema waji forcefully ni echon edwemo. Jema waji forcefully ni echon edwemo. Ni cheme nu. Cheme nu. Si saye gbele cheme atwe cheme ni fe vetine agbele ametwe na menu no na ywe.
manche ke na kanibi
India nyo ka Ashanti nyuko ke ba
ye wona keshi Kelvin no le yo no ji o ni India nyuko ke Ashanti nupa ko ke ame ba wale ni ke yi manche ke na kanibi
India nyo
India nyo ke Ashanti onukpako ke ba wale ne ke ye manche India nyo ke Ashanti onukpako ke ba wale ni ake ye manche.
Ka Shante nyoko ke ba wale. Ne ba ye gamanche.
O nke akashi o ke na ka engineer e disqualify he omo.
Good. Excellent.
Wo fe wo wie ye jeme. Ni wie me fe mo pene no aka wo. No ni wie le na kai ni.
No ba disqualify like right.
Ne wo ken na kai no ni e disqualify you homo. Ke o tage no your opposing side there. No bomi tuye. Nke ni yue no ko no ni yue ke chon yake. Yes. Kelvin Tackie gan nyo. Alo gan from bi jile. Chi je ganyo ni. He does not only know the language, he does not only know the customs and the traditions of the people, he does not even know the history of the people. Moko be ya jelemi ni ganyoni ni gan la yemi ni is abreast with the proper history of gan ni eba kake manchane tawo neba ye ashantenyo onukpako bawale neba ye na manche. But what about? Ike mini, ike moko be. Niga sumo yemi. Niga tri yemi. Ni esumo ga ojogbang. Neba ke asante onukpako bawale. Neba ye gamanche. CC reign of Kewake, about 1800 Game died to save our state from these people. And after the Battle of Dodowa, these people have never stopped fighting us. Covertly and overtly, they've been fighting us. And your ascension or your quest to ascend to the throne is because Asante Nyoko, Asanto Nukpanyoko, Bawabu, nobody manche. The people, they've hated us since time immemorial. They've taken over our land. They've done everything in their power to crush our language. They come to our land and disrespect our customs and our traditions. And for you, Moni Bawabwe is somebody from that same people, from the same group of people. They are sworn enemy of ours. Sworn enemy of ours. He was forced to say exactly what will happen. Nicheme, they heard it. And that is why he was disqualified right away. Oh no. I'm disqualified right away. 1,800 souls, according to CC Randolph, were lost. These gallant men and women, and some teenagers, they lost their lives to protect this kingdom. Only for you to come and say, Ake, Asante Onukbako, Bawabu, no ye manche. Ni Asante Onukba, wale, ne ye manche, ni wana. Asante Onukba, wale. And that is why he would treat him like his little boy. Where are you, nana? No, eba treatable. Tumo unana, tumo ni nana. Ike mokokla be. Ni ga sumo yemi. Ni enua ga shisho jogba. ni esumoga ojogba ni understanding the magnitude of the gase. But this guy, because God bear me, sumo nake yo gan eko bear me, he does not understand what it means to be a gamanche. He does not know the enormity, the sacredness of the saying actual gase. So eba negbe ni ashante nyoko abale ni aye manche. Ni Adamalache said something. Ege manche ke onako ni aye manche da onyo ye manche. You need to learn. You need to understudy people. Many your manche yelimi. You need to learn. You need to understudy them. And because he didn't learn from Game, he did not understudy from Game, but he learned from the Ashantis and understudied the Ashantis. No fear no nefio Ashanti. He has no respect for the sanctity of the God throne for what it is. Because a lifetime fair in Ashanti. So everything he knows is Ashanti. And just like the people of Ashanti origin, he sees Otumfuo like a god. Newa efeku. Neba ta say no ye hello me. Ye mumomi. Hello me. First edienche. Say ni etano ye hello me. E yo say gboje. Ele achokole. Achosekole. Ena kona ye gamanche dan. E kaseko e kodan. Nwewo le. Inke ni adamalancheke. Ke oleko. O kaseko. O nakona ye manche dan. Onyo ye manche. No, his lifetime fair no ne Ashanti. Well, everything is Ashanti. The gods are wise. The gods did not want us to be taken up by surprise. So they forced him to actually voice it out. 1,800 souls were lost. These people have, like I said, clandestinely, overtly, and covertly, they are taking over everything. And for you, Amonupako Bawabu, nobody manche. And we are seeing the results. We are seeing it. Because enana jibwe wa eba treat botume moko taga mancheseno neba fe moko nana except for Kelvin Tackie. Because just like the rest of the Ashanti say, no tumfo ake nyombo. Elega manche agboje. Elega manche ewale. Elega manche nokwole. Ele. Shele Ashanti say, ele nokwole. Ele gboje. Ne wa na ken work hale. Shele di enche elega manche. Say ele gboji ele konkron femu ele dale enu shishi no ewo beno tumfo na la aka minana la we na tumfo aka enana lele say etano ye hello me monita no ye mumomi e mo ye ni wo fe wona ni wo fe wona. Shout out to you Akuje. We can all see it. Except for those they don't care. Except for those they don't care. He told us exactly what he will do. You heard him. You heard him. They saw this from afar. They tried to prevent this. The fallen heroes that fought and gave their lives to save our kingdom. They tried to save us from this level of humiliation and shame. But because of the greediness of some people, they helped the guy commit a coup. It was a coup. It was a coup. And that is why when I see people, you want to tell me what? Really? Don't let me do this with you. In the history of God, nobody that claims to be on the Gamanche throne has been humiliated like this guy was a couple of days ago. Because Oyaninana, and because Oyaninana eba titile tumoninana, them the throne that he claims he's sitting on. It doesn't matter to the Otumfo. The throne that Ninananu claims is heck, he helped him. He put him on there. So he has power to direct you, to tell you where to sit and where not to sit. And the whole kingdom will be put to such ridicule online. I drag you left, right, and center. Okay, well, you hear some of you idiots have a problem with it because your favorite English speaker, the most handsome Gamancha you've ever seen. So damn everything else. Nothing else should not matter. Nothing else should matter. And guess what? He is married to an Ashanti as well. Look, I am sitting here and I'm watching people. Many wanna say yo mo. Keji ka ba tobo gamanche. O ba yo marry efe be say yo enyi mo. Ni leni bege bi ojimi. Many a wa chuchue aha say yo mo. Because asumoni oba futula. Ni wa sekwe lania futu babe bata seno. He's married to an Ashanti. He has Ashanti kids. And to all of these people, to hell with it. Oh, hello, but yeah, I'm say you. I can say yeah for right. Biane, I say you. Biane, say yo, olo. Boya can bema, na say yeah. No me na can say yeah, no me afie nyame. They are giving young ladies Biane in this day and age, avegolo. And that is why nakai no ne protector ne make sure a diluted blood will not have access to the throne. What's a kwe nakano a keeper na maintainer na protector. Ashanto Nukba e wale. So as long as this Ashanto Nukba is concerned, Gamanche say yes, shishi. ne wa money wani mo ebata no ebu mo na ebu sen because na wabo ne kagen na wabo nwolo ke jeni ne yo no pe bo ba twashi and you cannot say a word. Game yenye achela anye. Thank you, Uncle Sam. Thank you. Game yenye achela anye. Let's go to the next video. Nima Chamabu. Video ni wafe wana. Ni people are talking about it. For those of you who have not seen it, you see, look, I drag you away. And first of all, look, let me play you this video. Let me play it. Even amongst the royals, the caveat is clearly defined when making the selection to avoid non-allegiance to the stool. Thank you. This is a sort of humiliation. The might and power of the Gamanche must not be subjected to this sort of humiliation. And for those of you, headline, what sort of me, I am disrespecting your manche. This is good enough for you. This, what you just saw, is good enough for you. Me, you think I am disrespecting your manche? Is this good enough for you? This is good enough for you. You see the hypocrisy? If you claim you love the manche, it's on you. It's on you. You are happy with this shambolic welcome, so-called. You're happy with this? After advertising for people to come, welcome, really? This is good enough for you? This is good enough for you? This is you don't see this as disrespect to your manche. Onaka, your manche is being humiliated. And you want to be mad at me? Are you for real? Give me 1 second. Video and your video. What about me? Matwa video say friend man. You know, friend you more my. After the PR, the propaganda, and everything that was done on the so-called gala, near Have to all Gandangbe people and Ghanaians in Canada, let's come out in our numbers to give our king a grand welcome at the airport. Is this what you call grand? Your guy was humiliated. And you think I am sitting here, Nimimomi humiliated. And now, because Oyaninana, Nunewa a treat yola aka enana, ni ena egboji. Because you see, look, the gods are always wise. What is not yours is not yours. Thing for you, alaba dross. Alo jena kan wa you ole. Thing for you, alaba dross. Thing for you, alaba dross. Jono ni. And the Gasen will humiliate you. Look, Mokomogwe da Africa. A whole kingdom that has been built on blood, sweat, and toil. You want to put it under a people. They want to wipe us out of the face of the earth. Heck, they said, I'm about to will come from me. And for you, they are your friends. Let's go back. Let's go back. I'm trying here, man. And for those of you who have not seen the video, watch this. Gamancheko not in the history of Ghana. Gamancheko Asante Mancheko se to my boy. Can you get what you and get what you get what you get what you you sumoga ye sumoga Jamie K. Asante me di encheke ye so-called manche ekpe asante manche se to mo boy Jamie ni teteke nabu akbo Jamie wo manche ninye manche e jale to mo enyumo e we bi e no ni we Jamie K. And you are mad at me? You don't see this humiliation. You are not going to speak out against this. With every power that you can master, you want to come at me for calling this level of humiliation out. Chalema, look, many kwaka me sumo boy if I'm a Kelvin Tackie, many me kwaka me sumo boy if I'm a sumo bo, they don't like you. They don't. They don't. They don't. That I don't know whether this guy is the chief protocol officer, is the security officer, who talk to your so-called manche. Me again manche. First, I didn't want it done now because I wanted to just stay in the middle and do the right thing. She me when you told me Prince George yes, I talked to the king. I said when ni isaninka you enoko. It cost me it cost me Prince George. Again, me no King George. Prince George but bomono call sumole. I don't know whether it's a security guard, chief of protocol. Again, nine. Again, this guy, money to moje, ebanye fe na kan yo tumfo yin. O tumfo di enche because lewe na le mi na ewo, lewe kela ke neke ekele, nye ba ko tumfo. Kwe, ike gamanche kokura be. Na shante manche kokeni ne kela ke o neke no atashi neke da. O neke no atashi. Kwe, fuck every single one of you. Numan na nye fe mo boy kome. Bulu ina luabe. Bena afan kan senye benye ba nyemfe kwashia ni bi nyewe kwashia ni bi otun fo len chele fun ni e kala ke bawo ne kegbe no atai ne kegbe yegwa otun fo e kala bawo ne ke otun fo len chen kala ke bawo ne ke because le wale ni le kele ta se no ewo e tweetile we dey so e mi nana mu bua mi nana no mi ba no mu bua no e tweetile to mo e ba nke look le la ke se mokota no emu momi ena otumfo ena le po ake ta se nko no. I am telling you today nke otumfo ena le po ake ta se nko no because ba o ne kegbe Beni security guard ekele wene chole ke nini e lo tumfo le we chole macho e konkwamo yoko tumfo e fo ni ne kele bawo ne ke if you're there the so-called manche, I humiliate you all and again. Many of VVIP and all. As I'm watching banner VVIP. Need the so-called Gamanchana VVIP. Newakame Biake was he really invited? Nyenushishi Akame Babi. Many of VVIP, I'm a flyer no. As I'm watching banner VVIP. Name. Confirmed VVIPs for Ghana, Panama. Asamoah Nkosai Kufuor, amebana VVIP. Ike say mokotano ya mumomi. Ni moni nyene tano ya elo mo fe moni na ale na say ye he. Nyameni nye luwe nye na mfoni picture. Ble petek ble klik klik bloklo bloklo e yu ablafo e kwa e tuo e fo VVIP nano ebe bemi nke akela ke baho ake ho neke asante ni ke this way nekegbe this way nekegbe this way nekegbe ebemi this way nekegbe. And for those of you who were saying, okay, a crop out of the picture, okay, look, there was no provision whatsoever for his presence. A crop out the picture, look. Video pictures. Only picture means look, any Poland by force, Germany, yo. He just happened to be in the he's not supposed to be there. I'm a tree man, no, I'm a car, Jamie can get tree maker, Matamahabu, and you know why I'm telling you, okay, he's not supposed to be there. A crop out there. Picture saying you can crop. There are two separate pictures. No, this is not somebody. You technically are supposed to be a part of this picture. You can clearly tell. Okay, he's not supposed to be a part of this picture. You can tell right there. Keji sane picture me ene dumo jame. Komo ene dumo. Kama ma apona le mobo. And you know why I'm telling you? Yes, Pawili. Now, komo ene. There you go. Now share ko mecha ata na kela ya ata ne kegbe. Ene picture ene me tempe ba sha. Ne ene pe. Nano. If you know the sort of conversations, ni inyeme ni nkame chuone ke nuchumone wa avo ye say nyeba na ke wa twa team ko yi team any wa twa achole gan team no ni wa twa achole gan. A lot of you will be surprised. Agbene nyemeni nyemimfu omie. Komononi ataipi machama habo. Somebody should tell Gamashi Manche to know his level. Now he is rushing too much. Always wants to compete Otumfuo and rub shoulders. Who invited him to Canada? You weren't part of Ghana's VVIP, led by Otumfuo and the vice president. Haonshishe Fu Ben Nunu. At first, he went to wait at Otumfuo's hotel gate, just to greet him. Again, wanted to sit close to Otumfuo at VVIP, whilst nobody invited you. The man should look for his peer and play with not the king. No wonder Otumfuo himself showed him where he should go sit. Popular stand at VIP. This is the humiliation your so-called manche is receiving from Ashanti me. Mimo mi eba fumoge, what sort of disrespect is this? Bo osumo manche. Let me Jamie mene be ona ni macha ene audio ye macha audio uno botwe. Come on anymore, okay? Let me read it again. Kekemi. Niye bibio so me mewa. Somebody should tell Gamashi Manche to know his level. Me, okay? What sort of disrespect is this? I hope I got another episode. He is rushing too much. Now he is rushing from the Ashantis. Always wants to compete Otumfuo and rub shoulders. Who invited him to Canada? You weren't part of Ghana's VVIP led by Otumfuo and the vice president. And that is a fact. I just showed you the picture, the flyer, the news card, whatever you want to call it. Your VVIP and here, he was not part of it. At first, he went to wait at Otumfuo's hotel gate. But wait, at first, he went to wait at Otumfuo's hotel gate just to greet him. Again, wanted to sit close to Otumfuo at VVIP. Once nobody invited you, the man should look for his spear and play with, not the king. No wonder Otumfuo himself showed him where he should go sit. Popular stand at VIP. But audio ne e accompany no ninkane ne yabwe botwe.
The video say kama creature Gamashi Manche papa. Otumfuo ubi pejano a owa man ni bebidesha na se ubi peja wo mu anobe mo nwagide. Debi anane nam ho di pedina onkrofo di natem. A Canada ho na invite wo bi invite o. Otumfuo na ye Canada ambassador baya. Yesi ehian wo Canada wo me de na okoye ye na parliament no. Ghana VVIP ni Otumfuo ni vice president bafo ni mo ni nkofo keka ho. Udi nka ho bi. Unko ne nam ho bi, utimi kud na Otumfuo te ni mo channel. Ama upi ba afi okrocha no abam na kokasa Ghana ayo. Ubiasi no invite o. Ebia ni a uzishe ni za nyoma de tisa. Oko Otumfuo ni nteya na bebia wotini ni dibo na chi. Oni ni gabe he na mama wetra na nchen. Also no na dinesa achese kone kote chido. So bebia ukotana ya. Adi no one na say, Robushu does not endure word castle. The machine I would do in our using the time when it di. Ah? Two for no multi-panel mamma, my laughing at the the way ye be, ye cry home or you can riot across against you could be. Is you
Find it. No, you have a benyon. Alone you break it down 1-1. In break it down. Allow move forward. Benyon, Ninka waste the time, Jena. Nyanimali a chat session there. One move forward, you look. Thank you, class captain. Class captain, get one move on. Now, ononimo yuake eba me ye Otumfuo hotel nekele pe koni engale by force. You heard it. Nonin kani abwe. Now, watch this video. Now, maybe the person is exaggerating. Maybe the person is actually not exaggerating, but actually lying. Maybe they don't truly know the facts of the case. Maybe he was stationed or he was lodged at the same hotel as Otumfuo. Maybe I don't know that fact. So I'm not going to say okay, no more you understand what I'm saying? But let's watch the video. Maybe a hotel they just happen to bump into each other. But according to Ashanti Nyone, Kelvin Tackie, ile kake ni tete in humble. Kelvin Tackie, they are more Otumfuo hotel. Watch the video. Mute sound there, but come on. Otumfuo hotel and Ejeko. No, I got Otumfuo Ejeko hotel. Lala ni kase copyright wo ni mute le. So kwamo otumfu ejepo ye hotel le. And yes, you will see Kelvin Tackie waiting for him at the entrance. Like I said, maybe, nale, nado, ebebangale, nale, nado. There you go. There you go. Once again, maybe I'm a family lodge the same hotel. They were in different, but there you go. So indeed, he was waited. Gamancheko Klabe. I don't care whether I can at the same hotel. Gamancheko Klabe. Neba du moshina shine motum fuande ngale. Gamancheko kwe se akuche emote. Awo akuche no kemi eba mi no kemi eba mi ba ote awo akuche no kemi eba mi no kemi eba mi ba ote kwe se lele mokotano ye mumomi se mokotano ye mumomli inke se mokotano ye mumomli. And if you choose to see it, this is complete humiliation. This guy does not understand the enormity. Watch it again. The guy was at the entrance waiting for him. Oh, or maybe it's just by mere coincidence that they just happen to bump into each other. That's it. Like I said, maybe the same hotel, maybe a different, maybe a north section of the hotel, Otumfoye south section. So he actually drove into, but come on, Moko stop at the exact moment. Nimon, I stop here. Come on, Beona. The exact moment now, I stop here. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? You want to talk about humiliation? You want to talk about disrespect? This is okay for you, Kelvin Tackie. The people around you, they don't love you. Yeah. Mr. Kwashi. Yes. If atagi ebi nuwe kome ne ka chante me banta your Facebook like be on your top. Do you even know that what monkey play by sizes means? Bonang malena kamin kanele ha boy. Where? This is the sort of disrespect. Ni Ashante me, I mean disrespect your so-called manche. And you want to be mad at me? Man, fuck you. Next time, I'll call your name. I have great deal of respect for you. And I want us to keep it like that. Next time, ma chalk be. Ni mo fe mo anagbomo ni jibu. Noni. I can describe all manchene. Okay, me mean disrespecting. No, I can describe all manchene. Do you even know what it means by monkeys play by sizes, whatever it is? No game. If you don't watch this video and learn, your chief, Biane is a chief. Your chief was begging. Your chief was begging to sit with that charmy, but they dumped him in the popular stand. That's his level. Bulu. No, you are your manche. No, you are your manche. No, you are your manche. Do you even know what monkey play by sizes mean? If you don't watch this video and learn, your chief was begging to sit with Achani, but they dumped him in the popular stand. That's his level. Bulu. Kelvin Tackie, you call need to tell you, lay face show again. No need to tell you a face. Ashante me no amame ke. You call no quale, you got malia ke hale. Nge ni adama la cheke. Akuche koto na kan last year Solomon Solier Ojugba. Ege ingbele chene ni nyeke ha mie. Akabaka ingbele abele ehanye. Alo jenake. The whistle. Jenake numu eke. Ege ingbele chene ni nyeke ha mie. Akabaka ingbele abele keranye. Ingbele chenie ni nyeke ha mie akaba ka ingbele abele ehanye. Kwe noko eje noko eye jane. Noko eye jane. Last year de sole na kan Solomon. Eke ingbele chenie ni nyeke ha mie akaba ka ingbele abele kehanye. A disgracing ye republic. Bro, kanja baake. A disgracing ye republic. A humiliating ye republic. Bro, kanja baake. God ask me no contributed. Testimony. I only have 1, 2, 3. Let me show you this one too. Come in. After the no king in Ghana mantra, they are now calling their chiefs kings. Why do we do this? Mr. Kelvin, Osu chief wanted to sit close to the great king Otunfo, but his request was denied and said, Mr. Kelvin, Osu chief wanted to sit close to the great king Otunfo, but his request was denied and sent him to one corner. Again, Mr. Kelvin, Osu chief, wanted to sit close to the great king Otunfo, but his request was denied and sent him to one corner. Where? There he is. So-called gala nete. You see, inke, look, ni adamalache, mi nya kwa son le mwe kou. Eke, ingbele chenye, mi nye ke hamye. Akaba ka ingbele abele, ke hanye. Inge manche mukon ye lomi. Ene, if I'm a so-called gala, no na. Oh, gala. I'm a challenge again. Gala. I so called gala. Kolije kaka padi mani mini cho. America be ko me cho le gala. So gala. No. I so called gala. Gala no nyena. Ato okpono koklo na to enyo na buana na kele agafe ai table hale ne tase. Meanwhile me kumete la na ne na 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 ne na na ukwaso na na achala kono koklo enyo na gele tase na ne oh there is another video. I don't even want to play that. Na nika wate party eventually na aga me 5 itano ne fema ga achala enyoju ete aga fela high table. Oh, okay. There is again trying to get video. Oh, there is Obesuma. Okay, let me look for that video. So okay, no, okay. Let me play that. There is that. No. Where? Inyemi, when I can still emo film can talk be she's more mature be. Like I said, I have great deal of respect for you. Manya no kwa video okay hole dale to mongbe. Era fe die da. Era le to mo hole ona. No, once again copyright one mute sound there. So called gala ina fe ni. Besuba. Ene biamini wo so mo shishin. Yes, I together with a couple of people, we started a church here a couple of years ago. And it was started was so more, yeah. Again, darling. No. Me. Kenya Damala Chetano. Na organize gala. Me. Impending. Me. And I feel again. And Adamala never. But many may buy invited. I'm a fiti amishika. Because there is a way to treat a king of an entire kingdom. You don't treat a king like a divisional chief. You may buy invite here. Kenya Damala Chaba. Ni na keneke. Wabakela kenke squabaga numo. Ni no. Ene. Ni ashishwe money. You are not a divisional chief. You are a king of an entire kingdom. Now, ego kono look. Shia come ye man name ni ko temie. E na afio ni ye na kan shia ame ho da e da fe na afio ni ye. Achala okpono bibie enyo na ge fe high table. John, basement part. I hear me?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. All right, Mawa, to your turn.
Yeah, what you buy?
Ufane, Oja Ipano, I want we.
Okay, need to remember my film or do money.
Mania blau.
Only, Chale, any ake gan. Manchene yeli a share. Efe to mo be, ake wo motomi. Ake manche yeli a wo motomi. Mini kra, na asante yini ni. Iba fite gan, iba gaga yawo. Ni imble mile. If you're ten by force, as an okay, no ne, done as an opetele. Why? What is it? What is the secret behind? Ni no association with him. Mini cranny, mini. Why? Mini will back share at all. Ni boasani dane bo nyenye ishin. Unyenke ye kwasa no ye jeme no sure ke mini. Monita de me as anti nita de me ma ne fit mo bola. No hewo no smoni mini jino na sante hinu efe mi no baka sho ko hembo o ba associate with him ni ekole o kase no ko package ngo because sante hinu I haven't seen what he's done yena kan na kan komase nuko he has the power ne ba nya change ni bi but he has refused to do asante ni banya gbele na bu ne change kumasa fit mo Dubai because ke e banya ni ehani me awo 6 o'clock because e mami egbo na wo 6 o'clock mini na nye fe ne ke ba sana kama na do mesia bibio enkoso hini no ya no manche le ne sa do mesia mini do mesia to krabetwe ke okohe pombol na kama ne kwa edom me cry egbana because se kolo kenoko wakpa baba gan ha. Here we are ni oni ole keme akashi can you raise ani men keme akashi oh ni ole be no na feel behind closed doors. What the fuck are you talking about? Excuse my language. What are you talking about? Men are sana feel behind closed doors. Mino wekaji ekpo ni de me ase manchene eni ne no ya manchene ba na efe re be mo fia mo na ne bi na efe. The whole town ni Wi-Fi free. Ne bani a pave road tech any bini. Memo fiam no what is Kelvin doing behind closed doors? Why must he do stuff behind closed doors? Why? Up to now, how many years never up to now any anya jelek bulu. None if you're behind closed doors, anya jelek bulu. Anya na jelek bulu. By force, tinchine try anke joke ukohe abonune. No, one hingbele neke ekaba hangame. No, oyafu ni ne cementi ke block. No, I for somebody get block or I for no FA Kevin Hingbele Akashi, any Fenone Fene, come boni, a chantaman tenye fu. No one care Bakashi Nejebon Company. Actual Bakashi Nejebon Company, Cobone fu money, no cobono fu money. Get Bomo Papa near Bakashi no Afia Jane a cafiole. She ate on egg began, so Suma ate on egg be no fiano a guy. No theology guy told a wipe gun. Nakana wakashi wo bemeju. Anna wakashi we are nobody. Koko eba ishita moneke kame heba bom kwenke heba bom koni eba wam in life. We will grow together in a positive way. She bring me down. A bad step for me to get up there. No. Let's move together. She less more Kelvin Maba, why? Mini crowd tower. Born Agashi Jononi. Agashi Manteno, Boente, Lakashi near Jononi, walk up by force. You feel cool, you a cannibal. Onako na hijole. None you hijole or naiko. Una hijole. Why? O fiti o shwe ganyashi. O shwe nkani ni sorry interview ne. Ni so la ka shi eka shante nyojile. Ne ka o gan e mami e gan ke e papa ku apem ne ka o gan no. Eka shante do ela wagbo. No one wagbo. Na shante me ne ko nyebanu yi asante cheme. Ko wagbo. Ma ba ke insuega ma hi anse ka ma ba e gbega susuma ne ke. Why? Me no no. Gaban chebe no nye fio chale no nye fio hi. Buni nye hani no ne gbega susuma hi. Na the original Hearts of Chiefs na ke ni o dai fio volunteer you ne e domomi aka o ne ke. Really ba na chale ka te kuma say that was the end. Chale ma ba nye fio na kai kwa. Na chenu ne kete kuma say that was the end of gamanye yala sanene up to now. Keba out neba yeno kwe ni to fa na animal ni inuko noko.
Dai, there you go.
Nita shante ba. That was the end. Your mama has refused to get involved. Ka te wi mo ka ke o. Ni your mama la nye fe no kwe. But your mama ha shika e ko na ke na kan fake yala.
Yep.
Your mama is refusing. Ka te mo ka be ka e na posumo na na pon le wesumo ka I mean, come on now. Kevin, on akashi get your mama esmobo to back where I invite you, but I can invite you because like a jet don't bad you. Like a jet don't bad you. Me know when they invite you. Me know they invite you. Where me know what they invite you, but I feel me bala my fish. I hate she can I hate to get up no bar. Me don't wanna your mama invite you because she don't go party. Of course, I party if I did make party because she can't be no harm and no I'm around the boy. Oba continue no have bribe and so na protectable. No na support. Oba bribe ne ke ahun. Oba bribe ne ke ahun na supportable. She shwelo ani bi no she shwelo ani bi no afi na kan Canada. Show here show kama yanchi. Ka wie wonye hani na awie. Eka una me na abana I defend it blindly. Come on, any man never ne you or ne akishi chele ye ni ne obana bukuri ba shi papa le male ni mina chola otogan ni otogan obana bukuri baba ni ba ke ba shi no ni you Kelvin you could because Kelvin had 100 Ghana ye wo a bad different Kelvin blindly.
The video say come create.
Oh, ye shega here she. Ye shega here ye honey nune asante mantene e fitega. Ye halek be ne fitega. And ye cho ni ke e problem ye ka asante man ye cho ni e jemelo. No come no ke problem ye gan na asane chenye ni leke na ke you can get involved. And I'm very sure I can call it your mama who kele. You work like your mama doesn't want to get involved. Your mama who I don't get it. No, I mean, you don't feel a mommy. Yo, make a manche, me. Minute you don't have something in your fee. No, what in my kakashi, no woman must support no because of Nipi Pane feel. Mammy, if you no question, as you may, I bear me. This man doesn't condemn anything bad like a man. He doesn't condemn anything. He doesn't care. Leshika no about leshika ke go then no, that's it. That's it. Many atra mo kwa chomi no na asante hine fe. Ni no hani asane okoya apete asante hine. Many children are something in fe cafe no kwalente a personal no konefe. She not for the community. Many something in fe na kai man no ni to akati. Oh be mo konipo ka wako here. Ole won wo ba no fe no ko e ba wo no fe no ko. She nothing zero. Yeah,
That's right. That's right. It's Okaleje.
Imba mofemo do maji.
Omanya blawo.
Tak mina mega sentine ke mina na pia. Nyame momodi. Na nyankwada asani. Ona ni te jele mi ona, jele mi wo yo ona. Okoye jomo ha to good morning. Okoye jomo ba to good morning. Na kai wonyemi me game ni okay actually well look sign board choro onyemi because I mean lulo eji ame. Ya me ke onyemi eji ame. Me ami ba fi no na me fi o. O me na me na ni asante ne. Like when he nchumu shipon. Like ni te in kwa ke ni ne fe na drag we mean kwa e mobo pi. Any plan is just a tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
I'm a boy when ni ne fe je mini.
Yeah.
Je mini. Kwa keje binibu ukawa choro hi gamanche okay gamanche paro ba ko eke a eke despite me na je can you be na ma me wabu kere ni mini o mo wono jibo a flat mini wo fi o to kenya ke ganse ya no fe useless ya chantine ganse wulue ye na kan ganse review we ke ganse wulue e fe useless ya chantine ya chantine ke wo yi nchumo shipon ike wote se mekumeke mini onyemi mi ko mi aye ke mini ganka sante ya me fe ko mi na de yengbe bu ma ni bi ni wo fi o ye gan oba ni wa fi na kan ya sante ma ori o se be yepo o mi be ni papa le ni asante manche ni fe mo na ke bo dogma jibo o mo ni fe ya na ta ne ke ya ta ne ke ni ya ta ne ke
Yeah.
ya ta ne ke okay gamanche pa no o fagbe no te america ni o brazil yo se obi awa agbada de mi Hausa manche nibo Hausa manche awa agbada kenye ni de ko mewe suit de wo ke bu fa ko mini chauffeur ni driver ni I mean, I don't understand his dressing. What I been something I bu ame ye auditorium that I lack in praise and manche mini no ni ko na papa ni na fe ko na magnet. What does he have on you? So, no, Asante manche nka je bulu ni. Ni the taba so the reason je bulu ni. Akebe na ba ye wole manche mini. Be ba kase manche yeli ye na modi ni amuki.
Yep.
You see how smart they are? Amesente melia ke manche ile ka ye manche yeli. Game yo manche me fiame. Ngole kusum fiame. Ne shene yo ne ba kase manche yeli ye ni amugidi. Ona, ni wọ́n gay. Ni kí wọ́n ti ṣe, wọ́n wọ ìwọ̀n mi ní mẹ́. Bí asante mọ́ mi, ìyẹn jẹ́ náà, ìtọ́ jẹ́ mi fẹ́ kẹ́ o. O, èyẹ mọ̀bọ̀ yìí, èyẹ mọ̀bọ̀ akẹ́, wọ́n ní tọ́ èyẹ mànkyẹ́ ní èyí ní. Okay, mi ni table sẹ́, ẹ̀yọ̀nà, mi ni èyẹ birthday, ló ètè èpòdì mu. Asante o, mi kẹ́ mi àdámà làkyẹ̀ ìyá, kọ́mọ̀, kwe nakai Canada, wọ́n bá bọ́ sọ jẹ́ mi fẹ́. Na kẹ́ yẹ ẹ̀dámà nkyẹ́ bà. Gamanche ba je manche gafe manche eba. Je agbada na kenye mami to okubo e dress for calling. What do you mean? Or represent the girl any. In the airport of any. But if I didn't need to logo, I don't need to. No, sorry, Papa, I don't have a warning because the Papa, I don't buy it. I don't have a warning. It's coming and I've been. That didn't get the map, but many will feel it. Many will go so away or go in. Let me hear that one. So you're only by me. But I came in Billy Mini. Chini and I can't believe.
You better chill out, like what kind of Billy I believe.
I can't have a land in care, say a bash yes, a bash corner. I'm a fair major to me and back. Because I'm a Jupe, he believe a fatal. No more me. She said, then to bash you yes. Say now, he to forget to say, let's FNA you. Let's get oh, I know you're down and get away where ye. Need to know happy away.
That's right. Yep.
In Camille, Moffé, over say, Muji, Wafim, Obaya.
Yep.
Kasi in Camille, Markman was again, Moffé, over say, Muji, you will die. That I'm more inside your. That's a quick cry. Abanya hetufan, abanya betinai, abanya bedeme, abanya feni bi ke chiseno. She said that is mushi. Boko beli beni manage na kai say. That can mean never talk at the life situation can na kai say. No ola no ba fun. No pa shu na kai say. Ashu la shu mu. No na ko la bola ni. Na kai say na ta na china. Say den ti ba ti si. Bono le ko ubaya. Bono oye no ko say ubaya. No na kai mama jera me bukeri ke beni yes na kai moko me ni yes ame ya me moko me ni yes ame bo yo mo to dugba na me ka me yaba na me ka me ni ka me le wulumi ke me le wulumi se ame ka me yaba or address am appropriately o ka yo jomu ke ganyo jibo ni no afi no ke bula ni bi ne yeba o ke ganyo jibo no pride yo e game mo show yes na kai o show yes na kai asidi yes e jona ko yo baby Inte bien che,
Yep.
bien che. Noni bauna. English ni ona. Akambele ake kafe ara momo. Oh, dia na say ni eta say di because ni. Eh, chaka e hande. To bi da na papa ro e kemi ni. Mo ko ele say yo mo mi yi. Mo mi ayo say yi. Je hello mi. Je na sha photo. Je photo sha mo na babu adoa fai. Na ka nu ake to je mo ja abu adoa fai ya ni. Di bancho di ba to ni ada malese ke on na ko mancho ye li dan ake habu o mo yi ja ke mo ba fi so ba ye le te to ba ye le te manche ne le fi ndi manche ne le ye fo yi manche ni fo ake yo manche e fo ake yo manche kusu ake kusu ye manche ro hu ye kusu ake wo manche ye to afo na so na nyai ye tu mi awo
Yep.
no dia ai dia na se fianga abai chiki wi se na ba ko ye au manche abai chiki wi na ile te ane bo kula wi
Aguje.
Ile te. Sani na wa. Mina okole fe ke IMF mbapa no eche imis je fe ota ke nye fe njojo.
Yeah, o fe o jugba. Yeah.
Nice one. Mina okole fe wanda oboloma wo eche. Ni de tema kole komi.
Nagai.
Gbogbo mo komi mokuta se no ni oba fe ku oba lojogba oba fe no fe pa fe no oge oye manche gbogbo mo komi no wulo mo na ewe mo ni wole diji lakoti adua wuchi
Otelo for your support. Okay, Dabi.
Mhm.
And the reason why they come back Dabi because he like you almost or no will play.
Mhm.
Maybe ane ote o support ni mo la kota do share. Is any tano to bono feel no ba here adama la che no ote o support mo ko ni mo ado a shi is here de. Ami ejeme gbogbo mo ko mi no gamanyegbo okay afiyala by force gidi afuko gbonyo e kashi gbogbo mo ko mi no o ma josa de ba agbegbe me o ta ye ejeme ni jete gan ni kashi ejebe noko beni ba jaje gan until gani bi ne fe anye akwe ni ajaje fe
Yep.
onu mushi
Yep.
ni iko game akashi onyo oke akashi ajaje gan ni many fiti oni e amita jamero loro bo mancheke bolumonu oboyu akashi akamale fiti gan na many kamale fiti gan je many taje jama kamale fiti gan
Yep.
ni bo mancheke bolumo bo no boyu akashi akamale fiti gan bo no ole akashi obalo jugba wokaji oto ni gan taje mi no bo no la ke obalo jugba no la kamale no ko batashi e bi no bo te shi tafate mambie ba beja mama yo manche una keme na atwa una kaji okwa video eni ajie money whether bodyguard ju no kwe ka okwa time ni ta ko chukela eke asante manche akpe na ka padi enye asante manche
Right.
le no ni enye oro mi shi ni ameti ama akpe ni ka okwa obala ka shi gani gamanche je ba elo le machine.
Yep.
Asante manche olo le machine. Well, like you said, it could be actually my family the same area. Ni hotel say again.
Right.
Ni ekule nani amiana ama fe she obabi actually nani ataya fe ni teko chulu does it even concern him alone he force himself in the first place and then atani afeto loko jona ke because the appearance ke e shine ta de me fe to money na fe fa jele yemi ni ka okwe efe to le mo be support asante manche mo.
Yep.
Fair enough. Well, afiata ni ababote inside the VIP ona kashi ni asante manche no na ke vice president ni ebote mi no ele ata there is a protocol there ni a direction omo we.
Yep.
Ke okwe ni Yoruba watch mo ke okwe ni Yoruba protocol ye Germany a form of family ye ni ata what ni vice president ebote mi it is straight at all asante macha dani babote mi je bodyguard ni tole e ata protocol do mo se yin ona ale ti e directly ke okwe video ba na ki mogungela e ni ta because VIP section ada ababo otiki joni o sit no maye alo gbeke onumisi
Yeah.
but in case ka okwe obana ka shi gbafo yo ko dobo chi ni eye tablet ni e check no fia no gbafo yo ko domo yin
Right.
mo fia mo ni ta shi check no fia no e wo ke no okwe ni ta ko chuba wo eni efele ya.
Right. Yeah. Blofo nyu na ku chechon le ba ho screen there no. And ma
Yes.
ko ni nyanale. With the tablet, nye ba nale.
Eye tablet e wo me ni ba fe e check no fia no.
Yeah.
Chi en na beni afomoni ni acho ni tego to area ta dem pay attention to na ka session there.
Right.
Ona.
Yep.
Ona gashi ni date ile how ni tego to na gama jeyeli ni wonyami me ko mani di game ile boni bi ale amintori ana gama jeyeli agashi to boni ni tako tulufie e feel agashi mini mo ni ka chante banche ni ekele cha pita na lekele no twa ka le di the rifle gama cha lo mini because ke okwe ni tako tulufie mo le enani ka tesile bi e tante mate no ma se ni ngale ni ka cha pita na na.
Yep. Yep.
Ni ninda gashi ka ofe na ka no twa gashi buji the right person. Nikaji achante manche ona ka won fe mistake o ni tete gamen fe mistake o ni ka ota shesa ni ota chino jo agashi kaji achante manche ele loni ya no me feel agashi mi no enye akote de aka ba agashi ni dago chule legit the right gamanche kaji ele loni ele gani bi ojo ba. The man is paying big buck to destroy Gam. Nu eni yo jeme a play game ni eketa gano. A play game ni eke control chebe kome ye gaseno. And of course, Nintago Chuluba fall into it. Because neke game ne jemene na mekafe mo ni date. Jemene ni ameka neke ni bi ne fe mo ni o manche yele biye abi fe tobo because ona ko mo sa ame yu ake ame manche leji jelem Ghana fe na jonupa.
Yep.
Ona ni ame problem pena me yo peji wo blame ma manche be ke de ni amu giba ino fe wo ha me na kan gbe ame ya me ka ka chi anyo e ko me chike e bala Ghana me manche me we don't give those people have a chance because wo lu boyeli solo onu mi se.
Yep.
Ni wo manche be bibi polete amenya me ka ni bi abaye wo manche be bibi because wo manche bibi femo here mo femo rule empire onu mi se. Ewo nakanie ekashie chena mento na me fe che ona ni nani obe mo manche me kana ko po baye amema me na ka onupa ko egbona aya la kene biye wo manche they don't care abe ya onu mi se ame ya mi na ya fe je mi na ya kro je me chi na mo na me bo je me ya tinta ko tulu na mo ehani abebo je me ya Inta go to ita jeme no le elo manyeme keni bi kaya safa jeme na atena bas ni afe no na ba fe ni ga manye bu eba abi yana na abi ga me fe ani nyina sante ma je elo e ba jeme ke ya asafobi ka ba lo if I make a back many ka ba ami capacity po chi ya am small no onu si le ni ta go tule na che ni ta je me le che e papa po ni eke asante man che ni egbo e ba tuni project le po de papa gbo ani sante le be na ba. We have to ask ourselves questions. Mi no bomo e papa po ni eke asante man che tuni previous mi no le egbo mi no asante man che ni e bla ka le ba. Ora e wodi kate nani ya no fe to ni adama la cheke Ingbele cheni akwaka ingbele abeleke wo mike ya mefe. Ni mojuno ni wona. Tafache manche. Kelele po ni invite po no ni ochejemeni ake obaja mpu da mpu e. Come on, bo okemete, bo keni ka mefeti. Yo at least onyo kama keshi ke I invite buwe. Ohani ni ka mefe ya ta zongu emi. Na ablo ni boko meto onyo. No olaka invite na aboleje obesit normal. Obesit normal. Because kadi lele I invite mo officially bẹ́ẹ̀ bò bá bò tèmi sani nukwu n'oge n'ikla nye n'ikla lẹ́wọ̀ adọ̀mọ̀sí ọ̀sán àná ìbá tọ́ kókó nọ. So at least kẹ́jì onye ọha mẹ́tẹ̀ àrò mẹ́nyọ̀ àṣì ọ̀gá àṣẹ sani anya mọ̀kọ́bẹ́ ní lẹ̀ efitọ́ yìí. Wọ́n àtọ́ akẹ́mẹ́sì lọ́rọ̀ tẹ́tẹ̀ pọ́wọ́ fòfin n'ikla nàgàtọ́ akẹ́wọ̀. Lọ́rọ̀ tẹ́tẹ̀ yàtọ̀ VIP dìdí ìkla yàtọ̀ zongo ẹ̀mí. Nakata wakewo gamete ka wakeshi lo state e powerful ni ta go to take wakeshi e bu lo state ye kusuna more than nikla the same was of work of kusu e the wa me na bafte wo kusu awo wo bodenche ledenche lẹ́hún a selfishness kẹ lóní lẹ ìtawọ ní gàmẹ ànàlẹ ní kúbọ dàkúbọ ká èsùmọ ẹkọ tí fọ amájọ àmì èjì ẹkọ mímì we don't care ká èsùmọ nkẹ ẹkọ pa ní ìfìmọ tí fọ kẹpẹtẹ ní ìpẹlẹkẹ yẹn gan wọmẹni wọlé kùsù rẹ wọmẹni wọlé the right thing rẹ we know it will never change anything. Chimo dade to bani kole nje keta shie ekogbe eka meyin esin ko gbeme ni kele ba ni fo ba je ekomi won na fe aka fe galaji whatever kumo na fe tumo ata ti gadi ni a fe to bi Dabi bí ẹni pé ká fẹ́ tuntun bí yẹ tí gàdí kẹ́ búkọ̀ ló pọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ mẹ́ẹ̀bà bẹ́ẹ̀ mẹ́sàn ọ̀pọ̀ fèrè náà fi yẹ nàgàtà àbòchí. This is a sign for you akẹ́sí kájọ akẹ́sí mẹ n'akọkọ bá yọ lóko ní ńlọ́nà kájọ enormous màjẹ yẹlẹ jẹ enormous ni màjẹ yẹlẹ jẹ viewers ní kọ́ ọ̀bù. Orumishi. Deji was no call. Otu atachi neke. Sano nagashi. In a wake up call for you, Akashi. Many don't try Canada Gamene. Gameni, I mean, yes, now, Fiona. Because Kaki Gamefe, most of the Gamefe, I got to the right person, they will come there. Yeah,
that's a fact.
Gabeloni yano, many abuchimo for fair when only yano. Ni biane menu ni bi piashi. Ni menu yanu oke glaya. You call fellow couple nke I'm pay me money me abakwa me mo nka abefeluko. Oh my God, about $20, I know £20. To Canada, Gambe, Scott on Nako Feno Koneke, ni Game appreciate you, then Salo Obo enjoy more. Oh, Michi, was money work one about to Asante Manchenoi, but of course, I may invite him to go. Mandela follow whatever goes on.
Yeah.
man be na follow no fe wana nte no wo ke game Canada ni game eba abakwa bo ayonu pa de mani they cannot go happy but some like so a big problem jemene man chebe gbe fa
labi
jemene man chebe gbe fa como ya no ta lente ne ta jo efe basa efe confused uta ata pono enyo na akenoko ni olenoko ni kefe bana na ka manye me komeni amefila ka mfilo kwa uwe ato pono ni ake mini champagne na ka chip champagne awole ka to enka to ma fe to bi ni wokunu pata shini ake chinze la ake atwo ska ke wo mi e no pata se ka gbana ni ewo ni akada ke nyanda na ka sita mata je me ni sie ne ta je onu pa de ka ba nna me yo wa de ona me pi onu pa pi no na me fe la ke si la ka gbe fa na ka me ba na o ba na ame fe la ke no ji lumo no yo ka ke bote e bo ba so ko se no wa ba papa o si e onu ji lo yi ko ba nke ko ba ah bo ni ba se $5,000 for nke ah bo ni ba se $5,000 for agba ka me ba wona ni bi e ko me by force against no ba she ona ga she because ni eje bo no ni wo o pele ni mi to make ni ta ko tula ga she papa ma che ye ni eje politics ni e politics o ba o use numbers ke viewers ke no ko to ga fe she mi ka mo ko wo je ni o je me amelo na to le viewers ke numbers e ona ni wo ji ka kusumu na aga wo gabaje amelo na to le viewers ke numbers wọ́n kẹ́ ẹ̀ṣọ́ ọ̀nà po ní ìyá fòpò ìdìbò ẹ̀ sàdáàkọ́ ní ààbò wọ́n kẹ́ ẹ̀ṣọ́ ọ̀nà ní ó sì tábò po èyí ẹ̀ àbákọ́ ẹ̀ nàbákúlọ̀ ẹ̀ nàbájú ẹ̀ àbákọ́ àbòjò gbà ọba kọ́ ọ̀sẹ̀ ìwọ̀n kẹ́jì àmìká bìí tánà ní amẹ́jà mẹ́sàn-án ni because yẹn ti ṣe bọ́ lẹ́ èébà bẹ ekeke ni adamalache bayi manche be ni wegbo won kwe
that's right
won ba ke ni mo egbo alo egboko be amamejo fo e ko te na bia na dabi ni de tin to ba bisa le ko yi mo ko do ke leji manche le mo all the time e ba court ka ke no ko ona le ni menye ke ni no ni mo e ka is a court be pere e ni face ni to le fe azigisa ni de dabi ke ji bu e to ba jo te bo ni bo ke ni e bo no ni o ba ko bo ka bo no ni e ka court e ke mo bo to fu e na but all excuses ni mo ni akaje le no mi le mo ka court anytime e ya si akamini bo fe bo ni adu ba fe pango ni bi nke game ake no ni mi na nke baja ni adabala che ni me e ba chele ni egbo ka shi de le mi ni ba ame plan ya mi flag simini ni adabala che ame kera ko te ko ni mini ni flag ni adabala che skabata kwe ni manche ni ojime le ba manche na de ba futi bai Davi nke on authority nke le e ba yi bobo nkan ma che na le ebo eta play mi kana na ko da tara awo jarabi agaye ene be ni na da tore yue e ka awo jarabi agbere ni da te bo ani ka wa bi da ani ka wa bi
ah ba je over awanu yi
I don't care. No, how dark that no catch on your guy.
That's right.
You can explain your thing, Umani. Can't go and Danima, Mambo to me. Maha, watch a mini somewhere mini poji.
Uncle Sam, I'm at you.
Uncle Sam, Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam, I'm going to me. She ma buke okufen afe no ko kepo fen osolomoji obiliani alo nyemi obiliani mene na ekwete yawe jolemi o fani o natui yo o kwon trick yawo eshe ismo ma mi pi choya gashi o make it in a very straightforward and succinct way. It was Piguenya. She make Papa Roa Gashi. Alomoy Papa Roa Gashi. Beni Kelvin ya na go mini eta abubo ya alo mini mita gashi.
Trotro ya na go iboli. Eta trotro bi.
Be Kelvin.
Oh man.
Kelvin Tackie. Me anukwale efe ya shoki mi no ni ya no ya ke obaka ebini afine jinshi wa yinu kwa gashi afine wakwe ko wenme tima wajin den tiba ji ni bi echon wa ona kelele ameye ona ke da ga me bi ame ni mini ya no ni tima wajin ameye lo ame alo ame shiwo alo ambe wale ame chuni ne keke tije na kai bebi wo gbon de se wo wana ime ketue ni ame kame chumo ni wana ayo banu yuba shia no jenshie audio no twa ke se no make only believe I like mu but it was very profound. Agashi lelen aje chonche me akayuma wamena na kayuma wole Kelvin na Ivan kwali chon agashi lelen ke ba India ni ka shante unupako ba wale ke mancheli akeni mo cheme ameke jonwo jin chun ni won acho amegbe ni no ni sa me fe amengele gbe ni ba yi manche e ga mi lagashi bi ku ne huwe o ka shante chata mo yi ame I'm trying to fight Shakashi. Ma chiwo e will confirm swim. To kebu ninganyo jibu. Ita flache oje mancheli sha. Alo mancheli miye. Te fio ten. Ba gboda no ba yine. Shakashi ta flache ile jemu ewo. Me yin hitun papa ewo. Igbede ayi na kan ta flache bulu we. Yake lega kusun ele da history ele wo titu le masaji iban ewo enwo na adi no jinsin you lay bare that very foundation yake je no follow ni no jino ni ewota ake no ni teme na ke de shon ni wo teme kuma wo botu ewo mene no wona no ni te no ye Canada ye Toronto we anukwale efe mi na pe
over there natri che city ojoba city chele ojoba
amete Toronto Toronto amete The flat, I only let 20 or down. I go actually. Oh, I'm at Toronto. Ni aje chon wa kashi. Jema wo jien lele ameye na menchunu juba. Ona ne she ekwe. Beni akani afuni ni echon le. Yeni chon na direct na ka ko bi egbe. Ne chon de me ona ekometo.
Yep.
Na ka nje mo na kemene ni ke ya gbe da ne yuan kwale na ngbele ni na kashi je manche jile. Manche ekome enye. Manche kome enye. Chaka ni je manche jile ona ka mu metona. A je chora ka je manche jile. Ni pa manche chemo. Sine gbotu ewo. Ingbele pa ko ejion shi. Min kenye nunshi. Ingbele pa ko ejion shi. Ne gbotu e. Ne to e fa shi. Akashi. Bo fe ade ba chon. Ba manche. Ni jimo jien ameteshi. Ewo wo ko wo memi. Tele biane kata beni awayomo. Kingbele ba ko ejionshi. Moko be ni chief gansen. Moko be ni chije fe wo jema wojin. Ko wa ka Kelvin gbeda ni ka akeshi. Ken ni adamalache. Bata gansen no yimanche beno be. Ejeje nwane ni jemi jene no yo ekelebaye se ne pele ne tano ekelebaye ndo mole minkela nkwale ke botuwe enane nushi efere bachon se je nomi esheku ameno no nyoke katachi ke henwa atagafeno ni je bu no mi le sheku no ewo mi no ni asantin ni fake no le fe mi eje insanini e akashi kelelen gamanche denche tashiye no ni ba bank kokoko no ni ba e ban shakati je gamanche jile ne pele wo ne nuncho ji asantin ni le ne kene babale o mi do mi ale e hia siswemo akokwa ni bai beta na shale life beta ni movie e mo fe mo akwe mo fe mo na la keni na jile o ba na lelele ona o fe gbe ma de sanji wo yi se on tonu wa nushi akegbe ma de sanji wo no ni ji mumum sane bo fe no wa fe no baba je mumum ji bo e ko nu na gani enshi pe wa nu ji enshi ko nu na gani enshi ona aba babushi ona amake bu nugu tafrai wo te me kumona wo pete he kume ni sani wo peto he kume na pa ogbe ejeme kumo ye ne adumoni ona na shamfoni ashana kan foni ye ne ke ka santini ke vice president amake bu nugu test photographer test shoot ni ba jemi
Right.
one kwani emi ne kra ke shi etie kuna shika me na ba sha o ko no kan foni na ke shi Facebook le che Facebook te chi benke
Yep.
shi na bo ni fio na fio o na sha ni ba mi na kra ke chi kuna sha foni ba ke gamanta jibu e photographer ba ye gba yi business mo another one kenye kwa site ina nkwe nke sembu mmisho ake nke sembu kwa site ye nile ata
I think you did.
de ba ni
Yeah.
na ka site fe a label the very next seat ni tema se yo kwata ye Shimida nete nyaba nyakwe be niyo na kasiteno. Eba chombo monita legbe moni gbe jile na ateshiale ya ga sumoni dingbele aba. A preventing bele no are tade si jail sitini. Jail sitini. Chineke baba le oto bala onye onu chose boke okelemba ni bawo lo imache ewabun kumo ga efi age wo ifa ni wo bele ni ne siga wo tui wa papa amale lo julo kutumbofo ablato onyoye gama ye noye onyoye gama no ekule for the shop wa leona wa lakawo chokeshenshon okeshenshon ehia sihwe mo ba ko iba temi mawule nga we femo fa no pa fai no shi age no ni nyegbe ke abo na efe no ni bu o fe me kume Kelvin Tackie min kebu no ni nyegbe ke abo efe no ni bu o ka fe me kume ga ni jiga ba tishi wo bu efe no ke ge chona ba ji yin po. So this is a direct message to him. Kelly no ni hiya lona. Ba pa fine ba jufu. Ya ke no ni nyegbe ke hale efe no le e ke fe me kume. No ni yuo ele. No ni yuo ele. No ni jo no mi apele he. No ni jebu no mi apele. Yete. Shima bi.
Ishe waba 1 minute ni wokpa shinya wotwa man Christy eke woba 1 minute keke woke woni femo eba na agbe no nya wotwa man Christy Jena atwa na eke oba wrap up a minute each eke wobolishi yeah wotwa man Christy man Christy where are you? Okay, here we go now, man Christy. Hello, man. Yeah, tete. Hello, man. Oh no way.
I mean, thank you for calling.
You're welcome.
Thank you for calling.
That's right.
I'm a family pano. I think Neke here she should know a neighbor. It's not a door for a keba. A yake no neighbor. A jagamati. See, when I started to make a few TikTok. Nami, I mean, sure.
Right.
You are the Neighbor na keshi many ke rob or show they say. Ejene alele asante wa asante nyujile. Diane, I mean, I'm sure here.
Yep.
Ene huwe. Get TikTok say, but ele asante chene amba tu he ni ojugba. Abate o manche bulu. Ni no money man ke manche bulu ne be ne tagaye.
No, of course, yeah.
Be ne tagaye. Bomo ni wokola keke ite he manche poni esiponi. Uchele bulu. It serves him right. It's a nickel equise neighbor etashi. Ne bie yake. No nenkele fine wa. He walk when beba won't to any pone kakeshi any protocol. None meaning your protocol. He war boy ka wo seje me ya no yata hypocrite ya ka de back to say for the number of people ni government nkwa bonus chile ta obo hingle ona boni ehani eyi ni lente eke ni le hun ton le gba ke ni nekegbe no ya je nekegbe. I mean tomogbe kende te sise ni eni aha le na suele esane kwe no jugba. It feel like she the fact that I mean I can kuma see hey papa he jeme he wore hello ke otufo nya oji papa he wore otufo small so much bena mi no otufo otiami ete sini le hu ba ke manche ni e woni le hu etachi nefe manche to manche no otiami mo ata zongo esani elia meke manche ke by force yemba nu ya keshi ke obaye gamanche o mario ganyo je na kanye ke
nagan pepe
e won le ake mario ashantenyu e no be mi don e won mini ji no na fi o e ka muji wo sen no ka muji wo sen he hu e o fe pupupupu o ta ne je nfen anabo he deserves it. He really deserves it. Eshoko wo hin asiye eshuele de nche hin asi e ake ni jo no ko ba ko hin asihwe mu ekeba ni I quite remember ni adamalache ewie keshi kope senye na ake susu hin asihwe mu ahale ake susu ahami me na ake this is the beginning of it ni po la teacher me nkoma ke ne fiele one whole year ne tula je ko agbedeke na santini e ba process gbemeni makebu ne kikata so ni e dwa me o wa me ameba me ha wo shipon wo ka me ameba na amena mokoni they can use to grab our land. That's what they are doing. He's a traitor. So Boni Dani man Robert Rio. Man Roberta Rio. He's a traitor. And they are using him to destroy because Benada ni Adama Lache yo. Woli akesha ahon small nege. Eya kanu discipline ko ye. Bonus. See with this one there's no discipline. They were more no neighbor. I will maintain me double, triple. Netashi because let them take kusume ele. A fall lega. A chose lega. They were le kusum. E patano. They lenon a few. Etomo ogbe wo ne gboko jogba. No me ni a play. So that's his portion.
That's right.
This grace is his portion.
That's right.
And we like it. It's never actually like more. Ne reverse, ne Jason, no ni akwa no ni abanya fi.
Nakai. Thank you so much, man, Christy. Funny you. We right on.
Amen.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Okay. All right. So 1 minute each. Let's start from Mawa. I'll find our words.
Ufana hana mkwari mama back
ufana you. Akuje. Ufana our words.
Yo, nigga what feel gidi. Biane woje ke gase no wo fo watch aba won amebo amenu tumo.
That's right.
Ni emin pa fai moko aka wi akesi kaji enye asante manje ya kabo at least kaji asante manje poni eke la ke ba wote asante manje prepare ke ade o tete to ba ke mo kwa ba anye se ke ba de ke start VIP place ni mo ba nyo se keke o du mo she o da ni bonini efete le wona ka shi baba le lete force we keke ni atana ka jeme o du mo shi de force we keke ni atana ka jeme ora ni la tienda que no come ni no ji vice como ba wona vice president ni ba slale ye gato za casa
yep
ni vice president pour être enye to ena ko kama ena ko de to it's like me ya no ne ka me ka me baba slabo ye council acha convoy ke police ke di bi ora ni kaji manchame wuje nyo ya she according to me asante manchame ye dem long time brother at the tournament exposition he was there level be 8 half ni be of course if you no half ni akra wo mi of course ke ba je one company president kalo akeba wo ni about the VIP session but some capacity here, it was too low. It was too low. Ni say asante mantani attaché fait attendez many batem ba se fait on pas batem ba se fait ni that
yep
well like we said there what's on the keni nay okay what you let attention ni habitual meni
yep
wo kebona ba na ka ya le wo si wo jin ni habitual meni she wore okay say ni o de me ayemo ko ni le photo shoot man chenye photo again sharp pictures and maybe wo money e to mo bomi afole mo e to kusun fe mi kaji je le yo po e to kusun fe mi ka tabi ane ni wo yo da se ye
yep yep
kafie ni ta ko tule kampe aminu ko wote me kwa shia geshi wo waka ka eye ibi ka yo po e kusun ne akayo ga manche je na ka fele and some of us will never accept it we will never accept it because we accept like ani e but no that mo ba yeta say one day na baka wo gabanche bo
yep
na kene bibi na fe wo pilot wo na da bi je na kani o mo saudi un je bo wo se ko no wo ba si owo ji e ko tele bo fe mo ni fa fe ma ya do amaye koto bra ko ye den ni wo fo na kashi aye koto bra e ka gbe ne wo shi wo ha me na betele ni wo ko body o ba ya le
that's right
so until now wo do mi lo wo ko na no kwale de je atu eni so no manye fe fo no
yeah abacha ofane ka wakpa
ngade ene inu ko yo min le ke jan kwale shi no agashi ona ga bi na ba fi gala it was $200 per plate
yeah
she been ballet or I feel buy one get two for free no nature ponencha 25 ti we be me thing na kwe she na ga no mainly ne ke jan kwale na ga yibi boy be na feel be buy one
like bebe
Kelvin Tackie kwe o bataga ni won mo igogo eme mbe pi o ma wi shi no ma geji 2026 adukuna ni ti won je nyan mi nchumo mi olo shi anu kwale no ba pogan o kan kwale achuni pe na kan be wona woni biana no o wa don ke mo bi o me again Uncle Sam, Ufanepo, Cafe Noko, ni ke wanye, tumubeni okay, machine ke wana ni wanye ni what cheese if you went a buying or you are done.
That's right. Mawa, Ufane, real quick.
Real quick. I need to say, insana kukuoni yoji wagamancheme, ame feno kuyekame hao, ame sagame hao. Because so far, for so many years, tina kuheko na bake krape shwedan ye gai. Akenye bakwa ye manchene ne bani keni ni, but nye bakwa no ne fi ye gai. Niyate ekule kwa ye nili, no boy animali. Una kui. Yakwe doma, yakwe nikaini ni chene, yakwe asinkushia, yakwe jame, asinkushia, yakwe jeto babrochi. Akeka umwe wulu ifu bika baba, hello, ofano ko wulu eshipon. Afe na kani biye, no gamme, kwa gamanche me, dabi, manche yele, mini shipon homo ke shika yele, jino ni sumu. Tebika biye, biye ne wone sumu na awone manche melu. Boni ashante mene, ke ekume fiyo, ne wonye na ne ba fenye fo, na ba ke na ba ne ba kwe, na. Neke manchene ewe ni na akucho na bako no ne fe jen yetish ni ya akuchi ya mi mpo akishikomo every weekend every 2 weeks wa ba be jen wa saje mi shinya watale na aka kwaja na nyenye mjala shi na take big pictures na fe video na ka ba wo social media manche me nye fi anu ko ni ga chake ni ga fe fo ni ga jenma shi ga shacho. Especially mashi miele kukura. Kelvin Tackie bona ingwele neba. Bona shante cheme jo na ango. Na mochebu jen. Ko ya po ya kashi ni eko meni ya na trash ni by force akasa ne fia wa show up ejeme. By force Sake yes, and I'm not show me. What are you trying to prove, gra? Padine.
Atado na kejega mancheni. No one can be happy no. Atado na kejega mancheni.
If papa ne baje, if hula ne baje me. If hula ne baje me. Mama ushuni achino shui kama hiya neke. Oh, when you shwe mo no kabaye facho babu faye. And you know, Ashante Mante Paz and Yama because Ashante Mante Jamukuni. Jamukrani is nobody. Jamuku was Minakunuku Ashante Mante fee. Inakunuku, Nashante Mante cry fee, Nindu when there's no news by force. Nanabu. Ke feno kwa yana ye me papa ni feno kwa mema na me sa me na me fi I mean femi no ni ja yana dia me se no pa Ashante Mante se nyemo because no ni ba nye offer gan. No ba nye fe gan. Because never ma guy baba fe. So why do you keep associating with him? Why? Charlie?
That's right. Eshe. Chemege nyeme nyefenye yana walada minda nyeshi nyefine wabakbe ye bi ewo ekon Saturday. I have a special for you. Saturday ben Kenya ke I want Italy. Ba fe show Saturday. Nyebani wakasiani won me ya ni bi ni yo me etefio ten anake mene won ni fiole mini gigbeshi alale nakanibi na chofe. It's gonna be a very deep conversation. Yeah. Miniji, I mean, you know, mini be I'm a feel, mini be separate from noni wanane, miniji yele ya warm me, tia yo yele ten, and all of the questions the michon onabonicho ba bote mi do back amokuti one nika semo miniji no de kasio, miniji ni bi na chon, many chon many sana, you know, a lot of questions. So it's gonna be quite. It's gonna be interesting. If you want to learn all of these things, make a date with us on Saturday as well. But what be and of course, Friday mix bag about futule, a little bit of issues, some politics about futu what you bona. So you yana wala da back baby work back. Nye friend, you get what you know. Bye bye.
Bye bye.